Good day ma'am, good day everybody. So today I'll be tackling about the Batangas' famous tourist spots and famous culinary destinations. So first I am gonna introduce you to the Batangas. Batangas City is the largest and capital city of the province of Batangas, Philippines. The city is also known as the industrial port city of Calabarzon, and is currently classified as one of the fastest urbanizing cities of the Philippines. So here is the Batangas tourist spots, and we are gonna start with Fortune Island. Fortune Island, located in Nasugbu, Batangas, it is surrounded by crystal waters and an unobstructed view of the sea. Fortune Island is a popular Batangas tourist spot because of its iconic Grecian pillar ruins, giving the Santorini Batangas vibe. While the area does not have electricity, you can still enjoy tons of activities like swimming, cliff diving, and camping. If you don't want to camp here, there are many beach resorts near Fortune Island that you can stay at, like the Canyon Cove Batangas, Monte Maria Batangas, and Zen Room. So here's a brief history background discussion about Fortune Island. Fortune Island used to be a private island harboring an exclusive luxury resort. It is formerly owned by the Batangas governor Jose Antonio Laviste. Jose Antonio Laviste built the posh Fortune Island Resort Club in 1995. The main attraction of the island is an acropolis with Grecian pillars and statues on the edge of the island overlooking the tranquil waters. Fortune Island is called Fortune because the San Diego ship, a trade ship converted into a warship, sank off the island on December 14, 1600. Fortune Island was also known as a shipwreck magnet. Not only did the San Diego ship sink here, but this island has a history of many modern shipwrecks too. On December 13, 1995, a passenger ferry sank off Fortune Island, leaving 17 people dead, and on September 18, 1998, another passenger ferry sank off, resulting in 70 deaths. The abandonment of Fortune Island. Due to mismanagement, it needs to be shut down. The greatest reason probably was because the island had quite the lack of a ready source of fresh water. Rich people need to have fresh drinking water too. Another major factor of the resort's close down was that the island seemed to be a magnet of typhoons. So upon shutting down in 2006, it was later reopened by the new owner, which is a Korean businessman. About Laya Beach, Batangas. So here's another Batangas tourist spot that is very popular for city dwellers, which is the Laya Beach in San Juan, Batangas. It is most frequented by tourists because of its white sand beach and fun water sports activities. Laya Beach's coast is lined up with a mix of bars and restaurants, budget, and luxury hotels. The only downside is that Laya Beach can get pretty crowded, especially on weekends. But overall, this Batangas tourist spot is a perfect vacation destination for family and friends. Laya Beach Resort is one of the best destinations in Batangas when it comes to escaping the hustle and bustle of urban living. It is about 1.5 hectares of beachside property, well known for its fine white sand beach and azure coastline amongst fishing villages. Batangas is well known for its many wonderful beaches, which is why it is a famous vacation spot during the summer. The town of San Juan has a splendid shoreline with several beach resorts to visit for swimming, diving, and other outdoor activities. Laya Beach is also one of those stunning places that preserves a truly tropical ambience that will surely be loved by visitors. The area of the resort is blessed to have a white sand beach and with crystal clear water abundant with marine life. The water at the beach is ideal for swimming and snorkeling. The area is also surrounded by the vast mountains and forests. The lush greenery is very relaxing and rejuvenating, along with the breathtaking views of the beach. There are many activities that can be done in the area, like swimming, snorkeling, sea kayak, and boat trips organized by the locals. Mount Batulao. Mount Batulao is an inactive stratovolcano in the Calabarzon region of the Philippines, located between the towns of Balayan and Nasugbu in the province of Batangas near Tagaytay. This mountain is very popular to many mountaineers because it is situated near the Metro Manila. It is also a recommended climbing destination, mainly because it's very accessible. The trek to the mountain is a bit challenging due to its shape and rolling slopes. There are two trails on the mountain, the Old Trail from the east and New Trail from the west. The Old Trail is said to be longer than the New Trail, but it is up to you which trail will you try. The mountain is a treeless area but lush with grass. By the way, you might be wondering where the word Batulao came from. According to the locals, it was originally derived from Bato sa Ala, illuminated rock, wherein a yearly phenomenon was observed during the last week of December, where the sun sets right in the middle of Batulao's two crests, producing a figure of surrounding rocks a disk of red light. So there was an accident that happened last March 8, 2012, the climber unbalanced while trekking. But despite of that accident, the mountain is still open for everyone who wants to try hiking on Mount Batulao. But everyone is always advised to be safe and aware while trekking. Trekkers are also advised to wear proper mountain climbing get-up. Because hikers will encounter a kogon field, so it is advisable to wear long pants. During the cold months, jackets or long-sleeved shirts are advisable. Hikers are also advised to bring with them enough drinking water during the hike. Although one can have a buko, coconut, drink along the hike, and sari-sari stores will usually take an hour from most campsite and prices may not be reasonable. And the most rewarding time of your trek is when you reach the peak of Mount Batulao. At the summit you will have a panoramic view of Taal Lake, the Batangas and Cavite provinces, the South China Sea and the mountains of Pico de Loro and Mount Maculo. You will also find an image of the Blessed Virgin Mary at the peak. The Cape Santiago Lighthouse. The province of Batangas is one of the busiest gateways to Luzon. It has an international seaport that serves as the primary entry point to the southern Tagalog region. Batangas is also very near Manila, which is the country's main seaport. Thus, hundreds of ferries and ships sail in the waters of Batangas each day. To guide these vessels plying routes to and from Manila Bay and Balayan Bay, through the San Bernardino Strait, and through the Verde Island Passage. Two lighthouses were erected in Batangas in the Spanish era. One is located at Cape Malabrigo in Lobo and the other towers over Cape Santiago in Calatagan. The Cape Santiago Lighthouse stands on top of a cliff by the shore. Built in 1890, it is one of the oldest lighthouses in the Philippines that continue to function. The construction began on December 15, 1890, led by engineer Majin Pers y Pers, and was completed by Guillermo Brockman. Why Cape Santiago Lighthouse is popular? Cape Santiago is popular because of its historical records. Also, it is popular for its white sand beaches and several beach resorts, which include the art-filled guest house called Banak House Calatagan, and the Ronco Beach Resort. These are just some of the well-known tourist destination that offers relaxation and tranquility. For over 1 century, the lighthouse has survived natural calamities like typhoon and earthquakes. It has also withstood the occupying forces of Spain, America and Japan, surviving many wars. Until today, anyone who visits the lighthouse can catch a glimpse of the scars that were left behind from the wars that it witnessed. Chapel. What is Calarwega Church known for? Calarwega Church is also known as the Transfiguration Chapel. It is a beautiful church perched on top of the highest hill surrounded by panoramic breathtaking views of greenery. Its ideal location on top of the hill allows this church in Nasugbu, Batangas to reflect a highly spiritual and religious atmosphere. Kalerwega Church is a retreat center where people are spending a few days and nights away from their usual everyday activities and start reconnecting and gain a deeper relationship with God, usually through prayers or reflecting with other retreaters. The members of the Dominican province of the Philippines envision the Kalerwega Church that aside from being a beauty in the nature, it is also open for prayers, transformation, gospel values and reverence for life and integrity of creation. They are also open for weddings and have reception halls to serve as venue after the ceremony. Was founded in 1995 and currently under the administration of the Fathers and Brothers of the Dominican province of the Philippines. The place will make you feel like being closer to heaven because of the stairs you need to take before reaching the church itself. The moment you reach the top, you will never regret burning out some calories in your body to see the church and the greenery view of trees, flowers and mountains surrounding it. The view will give you relaxation and solemnity in your mind as you fix your gaze upon the top of the church, mesmerizing on it as a whole and seeing the bright blue sky smiling at you. On to our next topic, which is the culinary destinations in Batangas. So let's begin with Georgiane's House of Special. Bulalo Georgiane's is one of those local eateries that one grows up to know by heart. It serves what it knows best: comfort food devoid of any pretense and complication. And as its name clearly shows, the famed Batangas Bulalo is top amongst its home-cooked fare. What sets Georgiane's version of this beefy marrow and shank soup apart is its straightforwardness and its serving of leaner cuts of meat that are remarkably tender. Kainan sa Dalampasigan. Kainan sa Dalampasigan is one of the most iconic restaurants serving well-loved Filipino dishes in Batangas. Having been around for over 35 years and still going strong, this has been a popular pit stop for both locals and travelers. Just going through its main entrance already gives off a homey feel. But wait until you get to its main dining hall, which evokes a rustic Filipiniana atmosphere with its airy ambience, smattering of native plants, and simple wooden furniture reminiscent of traditional households. Italian Ristorante. In the midst of Batangas lies an Italian gem frequented by families, friends, or couples seeking to romantic date night. Casa Maricot provides all the right elements for such special occasions. With its Mediterranean-inspired interiors complete with oak barrels and wine collection, and al fresco and intimate dining areas, it perfectly sets the tone for the délecter dishes that will eat your way. The Beehive Farm and Kitchen. The Beehive Farm and Kitchen sits in one of the prominent bee farms in Lipa. Its owner was prodded to start this restaurant after years of serving good food made with their own harvest of honey. Finally, in 2008, the Beehive Farm and Kitchen was born. The restaurant itself is a converted house, which gives off that charming and snug appeal. The vast greenery surrounding it also adds to its overall countryside pleasantness and more value to their outdoor dining areas.